What is good, everybody out there? Thanks again for checking in to another episode of Court Thoughts, the channel where we basically talk basketball. It's basically what we do over here at Court Thoughts. At the time of filming this video, I had fairly recently finished playing through the NBA Street Volume 2 series in Unplugged. And there was a player that came up in one of those episodes that I was like, I need to do a run it back reaction on him. And then when I was looking for some videos, I stumbled across a video that was very, very reminiscent to the video that I did for Chris Mullin versus Magic Johnson. And I got the bright idea, why don't I do a versus episode again? And that's exactly what we're doing. We're doing another versus episode. Now, who is versing who? We got my man, Charles Barkley, aka Sir Charles, versus David Robinson. It's a video from House of Highlights. They literally made the same video that I mentioned earlier before, the Chris Mullin versus Magic Johnson video. And when I think of these two guys, I think of underrated players. Charles Barkley, at his size, was very undersized, and he was very sort of, I think the fact that he didn't win a championship, he kind of gets slighted a lot for that, but the man was an absolute bucket. I remember watching this documentary, and I think it was the 1984 Olympics tryouts, and he didn't think Bobby Knight, who's like a very, very well-known collegiate coach. I think he was coaching I'm pretty sure he was coaching the Team USA at that time. And this is pre-Dream Team, so they're all collegiate players pretty much at this period of time. They're not NBA players yet. And Charles Barkley got the thought in his head somehow, I can't remember how, that Bobby Knight didn't like him. He wasn't going to play him. So then he decided to dunk every single bucket. And it's that and the trash talking and him being undersized and just being like, hell nah, bro, I'm coming at your throat. I love that about him. And David Robinson is the opposite of being undersized. My man was yoked, bro. Like, I'm sure I'm gonna find the most jacked picture of David Robinson when I pick this, when I do the editing for this. But growing up, I've mentioned this previously, my uncle was a basketball fan, and he was a San Antonio fan, and he was a big David Robinson fan. And my man used to go to work. But you know what? Enough talking about these guys. Let's watch them. Now the video, the link is in the description, so you can go ahead and check it out for yourself. But the video is called MVP Charles Barkley versus David Robinson. Insane Game 6 Dual Highlights 1993 Playoffs. Clutch Barkley. The video's a mouthful, but I know this video is going to be fire. All right, guys, let's get into it. Let's check it out. All right, guys, let's check out House of Highlights video. Let's do it. Let's go.
So while the smoke literally clears from the floor at Hemisphere Arena, we get set for
such a fire jersey, bro. I got them shoes in white, bro. Oh, Charles Barkley had some real unorthodox shoes too, bro. Yeah. KJ. Woo. This Pistons team was a team that, man, if surprised they didn't win a championship, bro. Good bank shot like that. Woo. Yo. That head fake, bro, was so tight. He was able to load back into his step, and David Robinson's like, nah, bro, hold this. Bro. Good fall away. The rebound, it was the round mound on rebound, but he definitely got lucky with that one. You can see there, bro. My man was hustling. Bro. It's pulling up.
Watch him every second. 9 for Barkley. 7 attempts already, and he's nailed 4 of them.
Woo!
Then stripped by Barkley.
Active hands.
He figured out who us is after not liking the slowdown.
Pretty passive.
In games 1 and 2 out in Arizona.
Bro, big man with the dime. The Admiral, bro.
And they hurried up the court to
Yay, bro.
11 points for Barkley. Phoenix goes back up by 3, 21-18.
All getting booed out, bro.
21-18 Phoenix. Dillis travels, could not get
Ooh.
Robertson to lead his feet.
Really?
And the Suns turn it over for the 4th time.
That was a good leaner.
The slashing one-hander running out.
Active
We
rebounds.
didn't see him in time.
Bro. He wasn't, I don't remember him being like shooting the tray, bro.
By 4.
It's firing off.
First bench after that second 3.
Ceballos left alone.
Cedric Ceballos, bro. That was another one.
Saturday afternoon.
Oof. That hezzy. The little hitch in his step. That's one of the things that I think a lot of people don't really pick up on is the hitch in their step. Oh,
KJ knocked out of bounds. Terrific defensive play by
good tap.
who wouldn't give up on it.
Here's the shot by
Bumping in.
Just
Around the back was at a real tight angle, bro.
out. Barkley's chasing and he tries to tap it ahead, but Willie gets his hand.
Yee!
For the foul on Tom Chambers.
Tom Chambers. That was another one dunking on dudes.
A bench performer's got to step up. In this case, it's still
Ooh.
almost goaltended by Barkley.
I'm surprised I wasn't goaltending.
Down there thought he did.
Really looked like he did.
Goaltending is any time that the ball is transitioning down and you interrupt its flight with the ring, or touching the ring, like it's disrupting the ball.
Little payback by Willie Anderson. He hit KJ real hard.
Good pick.
By Barkley.
Picking up on space.
From the weak side.
Good contact.
Ellis. Second foul on Dale. Mercy, who was the unfortunate cameraman down there. Low to Robinson. Re-entry
Whew.
by AJ, and he burns about a 12-foot jump shot. 14 for the Admiral. They did Saturday and they did
Oh,
Sunday.
good hands. Mouse it. Ooh.
Robinson.
See how the block is just a touch. It's not
Ellis
huge.
pushed out by Richard Dumas, who has yet to have any kind of impact at all in this game. Jay Powell,
Ooh.
jam, it won't go. Barkley got
Rip
it,
that.
and it rips it away from Shaw.
That was a big thing I remember them teaching when I was a kid. You go into that sort of 50-50 grip, you got to rip it, bro. You got to turn your elbows through and rip that.
From Miller, and it's foul by Barkley, his second. KJ traffic, Barkley touch.
Good hockey pass.
Oliver Miller.
Really nice interior passing.
Shot clock at 5 is Reed. Powers up the
Oof.
no chance.
Way to contest it. I mentioned that in the DeJounte Murray video that it's just about active hands. Yay! He was already yelling as he was coming down, bro.
Timeout Phoenix. So a fresh 24, and Barkley
Oof.
almost steals the inbounds pass, knocks it out, knocks Robinson down, and now the fans want what would be Barkley's third personal. He won't get
I
it.
don't think that was a foul.
Shot clock down to 4, off balance, and a
Oof.
late whistle by O'Donnell.
Isolate Cummings because of his
That's too much space. Ooh.
Dump down, rejection Robinson, mercy. They may not find that ball.
Dave reading the Marley cut.
Too hard.
Ooh.
Robinson influencing into missing the lay-in. And it's 3-on-3. AJ all the way from the field's first 51%.
Oh, the audio's delayed. I was like, what are they whistling at?
Barkley touched it last. Jabby finally agrees.
He was a big man too, bro.
It's really hard to call a
Had that real stocky build.
Barkley because
Oof.
he climbs in your face like this for the quarterback.
Barkley immediately testing J.R. Reed. And he's whistled for the third time.
Active hands, diving in on that.
He said they've had to keep Westfall's had to keep Barkley in the game this whole third quarter.
And that
Good swing.
Oliver Miller turns on Reed.
Way to fight for the rebound. At first, I was thinking that he was dragging his defender over. He should have just stayed where he is, but he got the active. He got that rebound. Yo, dunking in on him. Don't a ref. Call my fouls, bro. Call my fouls. That's how you do it.
Reed mismatch guarded by Marley, but he stays outside and misses the jump shot.
Lot to learn from this guy, man. Just grabbing them boards, just getting into space.
Can tie or lead on this possession. It is amazing how quick they put the point
Woo.
on the board. Chambers.
That was a beautiful fall away. Beautiful fall away.
And they just had the wind die out of their sails at this point. Robinson will go to the line. Chambers
Woo!
rejected by Barkley, and J.R. Reed at last ends the run and ties it at 88-88.
The Spurs had a difficult time getting through.
That would have counted for the Admiral. Chambers.
Coming for the just diving in.
Rolls and scores just barely.
Great execution,
Kevin Johnson was another one, bro. Honestly, like, this team was pretty stacked.
Foul by Anderson.
And they had the fire fit with them jerseys, bro.
On Willie, third on the team.
Official Barkley hater.
Game where he is placing Tom Chambers. KJ Miller touch pass.
Ooh.
Right back to Big O for two.
Man, David Robinson was in his space, bro.
down to Barkley and back to Miller.
Wrapped up by Barkley. That's a two-shot foul, I believe.
See, now when they wrap them up like that, I'm pretty sure they'll call a flagrant.
Rebounded by Barkley, his 19th. Phoenix ball up. In and out. Miller. Barkley.
Yee! Was that a goaltending?
Barkley.
I know that's what he was pushing for.
Goaltend call. For the foul, he got neither. Stripped and fouled. 1:06 remaining. The Admiral can. KJ, no look. Miller.
Woo!
And KJ in on the
Bro,
foul.
basketball was different in the 90s, man.
And the Suns take a 3-point lead with 49. Power move.
Just everyone muscling.
Follow, knocked away by Barkley.
Big ass dudes.
He put it on the deck. No good. Robinson with a rebound. Back out. Ellis, good look at it. Three-pointer.
Ooh, dagger.
It's a one-point game. 14 seconds. You got a foul, and there's the foul with 11 seconds to go.
Danny Ainge.
He missed it.
Oh.
Barkley battle. We might have a foul on Barkley. We do. A loose ball foul in that scramble on Charles Barkley.
Now we're talking about some free throws.
Woo. Free throws, bro. Gotta sing them free throws, baby.
That is pressure free throw shooting. It's his game to win. Or we go to overtime. Barkley, 20-footer.
Yee!
Charles Barkley with an MVP jump shot.
On him too, bro.
And like David Robinson's free
That's that patience, bro. That's that patience.
Robinson is
That's
playing
tough.
the ball over.
That's tough.
Oliver Miller rejects David Robinson, and the Suns have won the Western Conference semifinal 4-2.
Hey, House of Highlights, as usual. Fire video. Thank you so much. Where do I begin? Where do I begin? I think that when you think about the greatness of some of these players, it's really easy to overlook how good some of these guys were because of the fact that maybe they didn't win a championship. And that ain't good enough. That ain't gonna fly. You know what I mean? That ain't gonna fly. Some of these, T-Mac was a bucket. Didn't win a championship? What, that mean he ain't great? Hell yeah, he was great. You know what I mean? Charles Barkley, he ain't win a championship, courtesy of Michael Jordan. However, of course he's great. Everyone knows he's great. But sometimes you need these little reminders to get your mind right about how good Charles Barkley was. The balls to just pull up on the Admiral like that and be like, yeah, hold this L, bro. We taking the Western Conference with us, bro. It was just mind-blowing, bro. Mind-blowing. I think one of the things that really got into my mind when I was watching Charles, and I was watching Charles Barkley a lot more closely, I would definitely say it was his positioning. When he was getting into rebounds, he was fighting in for the spot. And there was even one point I remember saying in the reaction that I thought that he was dragging his defender over to where the ball was, from that weak side, dragging it over to the strong side. And I thought, what are you doing that for? And then you see that the guy misses the shot and he's there. And a couple of times he's just there and the ball just like falls like straight into his hands. And you're like, oh, positioning. Like he's just getting into the position. Same sort of thing with a lot of these guys, like when you see, like DeMar DeRozan handle the ball, there's not like this flashiness to it. It's just really nice and tight and really simple. And it was the same for Charles Barkley. Like he's just tight, purposeful. He's trying to get into a strong position to shoot his shot, and he was really, really effective. I honestly think that it's really important to make sure that if you, like me, are addicted to the details, that you're paying attention to the players before you if you want to be great now. You really got to see what people are doing. I mean, I wish that more people knew how good Charles Barkley was and not just some guy on NBA on TNT. But that being said, the Admiral wasn't no scrub. I mean, Hakeem Olajuwon gave him that business, but bro, this guy was an absolute machine. And like I said, one of the most yoked dudes ever. You could see as well, he was very unselfish. So the ball would come in and he wasn't just a black hole. I've mentioned this before. Sometimes big guys, they're black holes. They get the ball and they just get horse blinders on. They forget that there's other people on the team, but not this guy, bro. Not this guy. He was still able to give the rock up and be effective. Unfortunately, not in that game, but got to game 6 for a reason. On that note, that's going to do it for today's episode. Thank you so much for checking in with your boy. As always, please make sure that you're going over and you hit that like and subscribe button. It absolutely does help for small content creators like myself to be able to see what you guys are liking. And as always, jump in the comments and let me know if there's a player I need to run it back on. Is there a player I'm missing? I'm sure that I am. Jump in the comments and let me know. But until next time, take care of yourselves and be safe. All right. Peace.